Hi everybody. I'm sorry for the delay. Okay. Why not was good today. Uh, Audrey got in trouble with Victor because he found out that she tried to go behind his back and she told people that he was the benefactor and he didn't want that. Um, okay. As far as Claire and Kyle, their relationship seems to be going good, and Victor tried to wield his power again in the way of Victoria, and he told Cole to stay away from her, but doesn't look like Cole's gonna listen to him, so that's good. Because I think that at a certain age you should make your own decisions, good or bad. So, um, let's see. Um, oh, and the big thing was Billy and Chelsea finally broke up, like, um, for real. Although Billy told a little fib and made it all his fault, the reason they broke up, but it wasn't. It was because Chelsea did what she did, and Billy framed it as he thought she had to spend more time with her son. So, uh, yeah, but I don't know. Um, I, I don't. The reason I'm so like not sure about this is because I don't like it when they give up on couples a little too soon. Although this does lend to Billy and Sally getting closer, so maybe that's the angle. Although I have to say that would be really strange. Um, I just don't see. Well, except for if they go with the angle that because they were both hurt, they did the same thing that Adam and Chelsea did, but still, I, I just don't see them as a couple. I see them as friends, maybe, but not anything else. I just don't see it. Um, but Billy, I, I don't like the way they're doing the character because every time he gets something good, they make it so he ruins it. And he never gets to have a relationship for very long. He was with Lily, that broke up, and now Chelsea. Before that, he didn't have anybody for a long time. Well, except for Victoria, but then Victor didn't like Billy at all, and so he was totally opposed to that. So after a while, Victoria gave in, and just the marriage broke up, and then she just had her distance because of her father didn't like him. And it's not that okay. I know I always say that an adult child should stick up for what they want, and I believe that. However, when your parent is vehemently opposed to the relationship that you have, you can fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. But at a certain point, it's not that you give up, it's just you realize that that person is never going to give in to, like, never going to change their mind. So, you know, and I don't care what you say, no one's going to fight for the rest of their life for a relationship. So you either have to put down the parameters of, okay, like, say, say you're a guy and say you're a mama's boy, whatever, and your mom has total control over the girls, women you date, right? And she always has. Until you find the girl that you're willing to fight for, or you just put your foot down and say, okay, mom, I'm a certain age, so no matter what you say, I'm going to date who I want to date. Until you say those words, whoever has power over you and like what you do will always have power over you. So, and Victor's the kind of character that he says he does it for the love of his family, but he controls his family and they do what he wants for the most part. Very rarely do they even argue with him over what they want versus what he wants. So yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? Well, I think that's a lot because I just told you about 3 storylines. So, and plus we have to wait on the other storylines to see what happens. Um, I I usually tell you where I think something's going, but with these storylines, I really don't know because well, it's all a matter of how long the writers want to keep the stories going. And certain ones, I think they could let go, but I don't know what the end result they want is. So I don't know how long it's gonna go. Like, okay, the storyline with Sharon. I now understand all the pieces more than I did, but I still don't know what their desired outcome is. So I don't know how long it's gonna last. Um, the thing with Lucy and Faith, I don't think it's gonna last very long because I think that they're gonna get their point across. Well, it's either gonna end one of 2 ways. They're gonna get their point across, and she's not gonna drink again, and she's not gonna um like step out on the rules and stuff like that, or she's gonna continue doing it, and they're gonna make a storyline out of this is what happens when you drink or whatever, even when your parents tell you not to. So it all depends on what they want to do with the storyline. Lily is gonna take down Billy. I can see that one coming from a mile away. Although on that one, Billy has been warned by several people, and he's just not willing to take the advice. So there's nothing you can do there. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, just waiting for how long it's going to take for Billy and Sally to, I don't know, sleep together, go on a date. I don't know what they're planning with that one exactly. I can see them kind of bonding now, but just because you bond with somebody doesn't mean you're automatically going to turn into a relationship. So I'm not going to say for sure that's what's going to happen. So, all right, but tomorrow's Friday, so you know, we'll probably get the inevitable cliffhanger and some other stuff, and maybe we'll tie up some loose ends here. So, all right, bye guys.